Imagine walking near old, broken stone ruins deep inside a dark forest at midnight. Suddenly, glowing blue and yellow fireballs rise up from the dirt and float through the trees, moving straight towards you like they're hunting you down. Local stories say they are the ghosts of a lost kingdom trying to trap you forever. But what if those lights aren't spirits at all?
And if you click away or don't stay right here until the very last second, you're going to miss the biggest reveal. Many people have walked near the Sonbhadra basin and seen these midnight lights, and those who chased them either disappeared or came back completely terrified.
If you live early, you will never find out the crazy inside the haunted impact craters of Sonbhadra in Uttar Pradesh. So, what on earth is actually happening there? Stay tuned because the thrilling ride is about to start. This is the case of Phantom Lanterns of Sonbhadra.
Where the orbit bends and the shadows lean, we're tracing lines in the space between. Safe in the static, the syllabus flows. The deeper we dig, the more the garden grows. Syllabus of secrets, yours and mine. Syllabus of secrets, yours and mine. Shh, it's a secret.
Hello and welcome. You're listening to Syllabus of Secrets. I'm Syon.
And I'm Anna. Born from hours of shared conversations between two best friends, this podcast is our way of building a wholesome, inspiring space for anyone who loves to learn.
Together, we trace the grand timelines of human history and explore the brilliant cutting edge news coming out of the world of science.
Now think of it as a breath of fresh air for your mind. Gracious, clean, and endlessly curious. So settle in, relax, and let's discover today's secrets together.
From the extreme deadline filled workload, this is your friendly break. This is SOS.
Now, Syon, let's take everyone straight into the quiet, heavy forests of Sonbhadra in Uttar Pradesh, a wild place sacred by ancient meteorite craters and hidden by thick trees. Now, for generations, local stories have talked about the Bhutiya Diya or the ghost lamps. Now, these are floating balls of cold light that appear at midnight to follow anyone walking in the woods.
It sounds like a classic campfire ghost story designed to scare you, right?
Yes.
Except for one scary truth. Villagers and travelers swore these lights moved like they had their own brain. Anyone who chased them got completely lost, walking in circles or crawled back out hours later with no voice, totally traumatized by what they saw.
Now imagine walking through total darkness when a glowing blue ball pops up right in front of your face. It floats silently, gives off no heat, and follows your every breath. You think it's a monster coming to take your soul, but not knowing you just walked right into a natural chemical trap.
For centuries, locals swore these glowing orbs were eternal gardens of a hidden royal vault, an untouched treasure hoard left behind by ancient kings in the Sonbhadra basin. Treasure hunters spent decades digging up the crater floors, risking their lives chasing the light, convinced they were leading the way to unimaginable gold and jewels.
And that is the ultimate twist of the whole legend. Now, there was never any gold, silver, or hidden gold buried down there at all. The treasure was a complete myth, born entirely out of people misinterpreting terrifying, self igniting chemical reactions as supernatural guardians. Now, nature didn't hide a king's ransom in the craters. It built a natural floating light show that tricked everyone into thinking they were standing right on top of a fortune.
Let's drop the ghost stories and look at the real signs. Why do these glowing lights hunt on forest? It comes down to two real scientific things: chemiluminescence and pyrophoric gas thermodynamics.
And now let's break down how this natural trap actually works. First, the ancient craters. Now, the old impact craters in Sonbhadra placed heavy layers of rock deep underground, trapping old organic matter and minerals like iron pyrite. The underground gas factory. Now, as deep ground pressure changes and the rainwater seeps down, things rot without any oxygen. Now, this creates trap pockets of phosphine, which is pH 3, and the diphosphine P2H4 gases. The auto ignition point. Now, gases like diphosphine catch fire on their own below room temperature, around maybe 20 degrees Celsius. The second these gases pockets leak up through tiny cracks in the soil at midnight and touch oxygen, they instantly burst into flame without needing a matchstick.
And here is how it messes with your body. The glowing color. The chemical reaction makes a cold glowing light shining in blue and yellow colors between 400 nanometer and 580 nanometer that feels freezing to the touch while floating easily in the air. The poison effect. Phosphine gas is very poisonous. Even breathing a tiny amount of it in a still forest clearly causes sudden dizziness, weird visual tricks, tight chest pain, and heavy panic.
Hmm. My god, it already sounds quite heavy and anxious. But so the legendary ghost lamps guarding the craters weren't magic. They were just a giant natural gas system driven by ancient rocks, creating self-lighting toxins that tricked the explorers into near madness before they could escape.
So now let's get to today's questions. Drop your answers in the comments anywhere you like. The
Yes.
question is, if you were walking through a dark forest at midnight and a glowing blue ball rose from the dirt to follow you, would you chase it to find what it is, or would you run for your life? Let us know. If this story gives you chills, and make sure to hit subscribe and follow. Share this episode with your friends and stay sharp.
And in conclusion, the preceding segment is presented strictly for entertainment purposes as an artistic and psychological study rather than an assertion of factual reality.
This production holds no legal rights to the public domain, Legends Explored, and operates with absolute neutrality. We intend no malice, disrespect, or reputational damage to any person, employer, or community anywhere in the world.
So, guys, from timeless tales to the science we seek,
Unroll the syllabus of secrets every week.
and please do drop down the question that we asked in the comment section. We would like some responses. You can give us feedback on our podcast. That would be very much appreciated. Please do stay up to date for our social channels. That will be YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. We will be kept you updated and posted. So please do show your love and support for our podcast.
To all the audio lovers, you get this anywhere you get your podcasts and music from. And if you want to get both an audio visual perfectly, that also is possible on the podcast platforms and on YouTube. And for updates, keep logging on to Insta and Facebook pages. So till the
Yes.
next time, bye
Bye
bye.
bye.